Well, hello. This is E.G. Sebastian. Welcome all to the sales funnel, the 7 steps to transforming prospects into clients and transforming them into repeat clients, and hopefully lifelong followers and fans. And the original title for this presentation used to be the Irresistible Offer and the Sales Funnel, and they are all intertwined, and you will see why. And by the way, as we go, if you have any questions, please feel free to post them under the player. There is a Q&A box, and I will answer your questions at the end of the presentation, or I might answer some questions as we go. So let's get started. Now, I call it this the E.G. Sebastian way because you can do this literally in hundreds or thousands of ways. So you can tweak this one also. What I will present you, present to you the sequences. You can tweak them, and you can do it all kind of different ways. But it's good to have a structure. It's good to start one way. So if you don't have at this point a sales funnel in place, then you need to have one. And sales funnel is just a fancy word for a process where you take your leads and you kind of carry them through a step-by-step process where they get to know you, like you, and trust you enough to do business with you. So you'll see how it can be done, and again, it can be done in many different ways. But this is how I do it, and this is only one way how I do it. I tweak it each time I do it. I don't always do it exactly this way. But once you have it and once you know how to do it, you will be able to tweak it as well. And notice when you get sucked into somebody else's funnel, because most of you are in somebody's funnel. Even in mine, you are in mine. You saw an irresistible offer, or you saw an offer, okay? You saw an offer that, let's face it, you couldn't resist. Even if you just were bored, you couldn't resist. Or maybe it was like, oh yeah, I really need that. So you signed up for that, and then you came to my free webinar. And then I sent you also some, the niche marketing ebook, the 90 days blueprint. I mean, I gave you all kind of freebies. So I build up. I show you that I know my stuff, and so I'm trying to build trust, and also through the webinars I try to get you to trust me. Now, if you will like me or not, that's another thing. It's I think that's the least important. The most important is to have people trust you and know you, because if they don't, well, without over talking it, let's move on. The sales funnel at a basic level, it looks like you see it in the picture, and that's the IDA, right? The IDA model, and it was developed by John Smith in 1947. Okay, I made that up, but it was developed by somebody a long time ago, about 50 years ago, I believe, or even longer, and they called it the IDA sales funnel. And the acronym stood for awareness, interest, decision, and action. So first you raise awareness. You can have the best services, and most of you do have great services. Most of you could make a tremendous change in this world, and you could help people tremendously. But those who need you, they don't know that you exist. And I let that pause there, so to let this sink in, because that's the key. If they don't know that you exist, then you are just one of the 90% starving coaches. So first of all, you need to raise awareness. Once they know about you, they come to your website, for example. Now they are aware that you exist. What will they see there? Will the first question be, what is coaching? And they're like, oh, I already seen this on 50,000 other coaches' sites, so let me just go away. I mean, this is not for me. Or will they see there something like, are you struggling with attention deficit? Do you tend to start many tasks but never finish any? I can help you. Let me show you the 5 simple step process on how to finish everything that you get started on. I just made this up. And so anyway, and I'm thinking, wow, that's me. Okay, I'm interested. I will sign up for that offer. Okay, once I sign up for that offer, for those 5 steps, then I'm in this guy's funnel. I'm in your funnel. Now you can invite me to your webinars, you can invite me to your radio shows, you can send me freebies, whatever. You are building a relationship with me. So it's very important that once I'm aware of your existence, that you raise interest. And once I have an interest, then you will lead me to a decision. Do I buy or do I not buy? And then take action. So that's the funnel, the basic of the funnel. Raise awareness, make them be interested, give them a call to action. So they have to decide, do I buy this program? Do I buy his ebook? Do I buy his video course? Do I sign up as a coachee? Do I want to be coached by this person? And then you want them to take action, right? Let me ask you this question. 3 frogs sit on a lily pad. 2 of them decide to jump. How many will be left on the lily pad? So 3 frogs sit on a lily pad. 2 decide to jump. How many will be left on the lily pad? 1. Oh. None, because the other one gets scared. Okay, those are all great answers, but none of them are right. Fact is that when somebody decides something, it doesn't mean that there will be action. Many of us will decide that, okay, this year I will go to the gym every week 3 times. I will lose 50 pounds. I will learn HTML, whatever. We always bring decisions, but that doesn't mean that we will actually take action on it. So actually there will be 3 frogs on the lily pad. So you have to give them a call to action, and then hopefully they will take action. All right, let's jump into it. Here's an overview of my 7-step funnel. And so first of all, you have to have a marketing campaign. You have to, here's the AIDA model on the left. You have to raise awareness. And you raise awareness through your marketing campaign. And, you know, it sounds fancy, marketing campaign, whatever. You have to do some certain activities that will let people know that you and your services exist. And you can do that through many, many ways. And you have to think of yourself primarily as a marketer and a salesperson. And if you don't like to be called a salesperson, then call yourself a marketer. And secondly, as a coach. You should spend your day at least 80% marketing and about 20% coaching or developing your coaching skills. And so, again, now we will talk about marketing in more detail in other modules, and we touched upon it in some other ones, and we will probably cover a little bit today. But and actually you have 55 ways in my book, right? All of you have my book, Get More Clients by Next Week. And by the way, not all of those strategies in the book will help you get clients by next week. But the book is built in a way that through the first strategies you can get clients today or tomorrow or by next week, literally. And then if you implement the other ones, that will keep your practice full week after week after week after week. But some of the strategies in the book, it takes a little time to implement. But once you implement them, they will ensure that you will have clients next week. If you don't implement them, then you always struggle, you always chase clients. But my view of coaching and my approach to coaching and to marketing is to have clients chase after me instead of me chasing after them. I help my clients develop an expert status, almost a little bit of a celebrity status. When I work with my clients, I help them develop products and articles and just an online presence that will show that they really know what they are talking about. For example, if somebody looks for my name, if you put in E.G. Sebastian in the search engines, you will get about 5 or 10 pages worth of stuff with me: videos, websites, blogs, articles, press releases, radio interviews, all kind of stuff. So that's exactly my goal for my clients as well, and that's what I help them develop. That way, when you raise that awareness and they do a search on you, and most smart people, they will do a search on you, then they will see that, wow, this person really is deeply involved in this, so he or she must be good. So you do your marketing campaign to raise awareness. Then once they come to your website or landing page or blog, they will see your irresistible offer in an opt-in box. And you should have a call to action everywhere. So if you have a blog post, at the end of your blog post, you should if you talk about, for example, if I talk about niche, I would say sign up for my whatever to get my niche marketing ebook. Actually, I'm giving that away for free without an opt-in. But once they download that, there are a bunch of links in there that they will still end up in my funnel. And I will change that. I will change that into an opt-in offer. But right now, I just put it up there, so I keep procrastinating on it. But I don't mind having that kind of stuff, and you should have content that doesn't require opt-in, so they see that you are genuine, and it's not everything about that list building and all that. But in the beginning, that list building is extremely important. If you go to egsebastian.com, you will notice that I have 3 opt-ins, and people usually will opt into 1 or 2 or all 3 of those offers. So have an opt-in box on every page of your website or blog, and there are plugins for that. So if you search for, if you have a WordPress blog, then you can search for a opt-in plugin. Then also part of raising interest, you develop a relationship, you keep them interested, and then you have a thank you page and an upsell. And in the beginning, I give another freebie, or maybe a $7 upsell or a $1 trial for 30 days. So it should be something low risk and low price. And you know, you can try to upsell something more expensive. We'll talk about that a little later. And you keep them informed about paid resources, and that will force them to take a decision when they see your paid resources. And then take action. You sell and upsell through your webinars, articles. You will have links in there. You will sell and upsell in your e-zine, at the bottom of your e-zine, and we will go in more depth in a little while. And then you repeat the process. You will give them another offer, and they will go to it. Like, for example, some of you have been on my list for years, and you've opted into different kind of webinars and were offered different kind of services or different kind of products. And many of you are members in my Client Attraction Academy. Some of you are in my group coaching, the 90 Days to Building a Successful Coaching business. So, and you know, you keep repeating it. Once they go through the funnel, once the client goes through the funnel, then you don't just forget them, but you offer them more. And let's face it, for example, I love public speaking, and I want to be the best public speaker in the world. Now, I know that here I'm humming and mumbling and all that. It's different than in live presentation. And even there, I will probably mumble a little bit here and there, but it's very different staring at the computer than standing in front of 30 to 100 people or more. But because I love public speaking, once I got into somebody's funnel, they could upsell me for years, and they did. I spent tens of thousands of dollars on improving my sales skills. Also, I became a lifelong learner of marketing. I spend at least $5,000 on. I go to a retreat every year, and it's about $5,500. Actually, now they raised it to $7,500. But that's almost like going to church. Every year, I will go to. I just gave myself away. I go to church once a year, so for me, it's literally like going to church. So yeah, when you are interested in something, you want them to provide you more. So if I want to learn to be the best marketer, and I sign up for an offer, you're teaching me marketing skills. Once I learn that, once I go through that course, I'm happy if you offer me to upgrade to your platinum level or whatever. Give me another home study course or a retreat or whatever it is. I'm interested. So you are doing a disservice to your clients if you just provide that ebook or that coaching and then you just say goodbye and you leave them alone. No, you will give them another offer, and that's why niching is so important, because you find out what they are interested in or what is their struggle, and then you help them with that struggle. And some struggles will be solved, but many of our niches are that type of niches that you can do it over and over again. You can keep on providing services in that area. For example, if you're a relationship coach, you can always teach them new skills on conflict management, on being more romantic, on being a better listener. I mean, whatever. There's so much to improving relationship with your kids, all kind of stuff. So in most niches you can keep it rolling. So let's move on. Step number one, right? Marketing campaign. Actually, if you just do this, what I have here on this slide, then bingo. This is your raising awareness part of the sales funnel. So you drive traffic to your page. That's your most important activity, your number one goal. Well, what I found in the beginning was that I found most of my clients offline. So don't rely totally on online. It would be magical, wouldn't it, to just sit in a chair, apply all this stuff, and just get clients. It would be beautiful, right? And you can, if you do this right. I mean, for example, paid promotions. If you do AdWords, I mean, you have to do a really bad job not to get some sales, not to generate some sales. But this is if you want to get clients through your website, you need traffic. Do you realize that if you put in the term life coach alone, you get about, 3 million results, and if you don't put quotation marks, you get about 30 million or 10 million results. So there are lots of coaches out there, and if people don't get to see your website, then you don't get to attract clients, not through the web at least. And the web is a great tool. It's a great tool to attract lots of leads, and that's what you should focus on, not on marketing to one person at a time. That's one strategy too, and it's an effective one if you do it right. But it's much easier to market to 1,000 or 5,000 or 10,000 people, and then there will be, out of those 5,000 people, there will be at least one or two every month who want your services. And if you get every month only two clients, it's $650 a month or $550 or whatever your coaching fee is, then you wouldn't do so badly, right? I mean, in 10 months you would have 20 clients if you kept that average, 2 clients a month. Right? So, and again, going back to the sales funnel, you can have 1 million views on your site every day. If you don't have an irresistible offer, or if you don't have an offer, if it's not the site is not niched, then you will not you will not attract leads, you will not develop a list, you will not attract clients. So it's very important to have all of these elements that we are talking about today. So, paid promotions, Google AdWords, Facebook ads, media advertising, newspaper, radio, TV. If you have money to burn, yeah, go ahead, do radio, do TV. I did radio for a while. Well, first of all, most of you heard this story that in my marketing training, I learned that public speaking is the #1 way to attract clients. It's the #1 way to allow people to know you, trust you, and like you. So I put up a whole series of workshops, 3 months, every week, 1 workshop. And so I had for 3 months, I had a radio advertisement going on, and I had newspaper ads going on. But I spent thousands of dollars on those radio ads. And I charged for my workshops. I charged $47 or $37, I don't remember. This was back in 2003. And I'll tell you right now, I didn't break even. It was pretty close, but I didn't break even. I spent too much, and I was not very smart back then, still writing an advertising copy. But it's a funny story about the radio that I gave them. One of my workshops was based on the DISC model, and about 40 million people have either taken a DISC assessment or they've gone through a workshop. So in my radio ad, I wrote that more than 40 million people have been exposed to these concepts, something like that. And the radio, when they made the ad, they wanted to turn it from passive to an active mode, and so they said that E.G. Sebastian has presented these concepts to more than 40 million people worldwide. So that little mistake, I mean, I thought I was going to jail, literally. I got scared, but that little mistake probably brought in lots of people because they thought, wow, this guy must be really good, 40 million people around the world. So anyway, that was a funny story. Well, funny for me. I don't know if it's funny for you, but anyway. My kids sometimes, they say, Daddy, that's not funny. And I'm like, well, it's funny for me. I enjoy it. They're like, okay, Daddy, you are weird. I have a 15-year-old, a 13-year-old, and a 3-year-old, and they're all same smart. Free promotion. And that's what, most of you probably are interested, or many of you. Social media, guest blogging, blogger link. Again, I'm mumbling about this because last time I didn't know it either. There is a service where they help you, they link you up with bloggers. So if you send me an email or put it in the Q&A on the bottom, put it in the Q&A, and I will answer you. Actually, you need to send me an email so I can send you the thing. Somebody needs to remind me, so I put it on the bottom of the player. Actually, I can jot it down. Okay. I don't have pen, but I can type. Blogger link up. Maybe it's bloggerlinkup.com. But anyway, I'll post it under the player. So yeah, as a guest blogger, you get link backs to your site. Also, you are exposed to that blog's audience. So there's a double whammy, because when you have those link backs, the more links you have to your site, the higher it will rank in the search engines. Radio, TV interviews, that's worth millions, literally. And I was interviewed many times on radio, a couple of times once on TV. But like real radio, and then on Blog Talk Radio, I was interviewed a bunch of times. Webinars, teleclasses, it's your #1 way to get people to know you, like you, and trust you. And also you can have hundreds of people on those webinars. YouTube videos, it's a must. It's 21st century. You must have videos on your blog, put videos on YouTube, Again, it's a great way to get people to know you, trust you, and like you. And you know, the like is less important. Again, who cares if people like me? I want them to trust me and to know that I have the greatest solutions for their problems, and I want them to invest in those solutions. And YouTube, you know, some will see me and they will say, well, the guy is ugly, he looks retarded, whatever, but he has a great product. So, you know, I don't care if you like me or not, but what I care is I have a great solution for you, and I can help you, and that's the main thing. And if you see that my products help you, then you will stick with me. And I don't know why I always get bogged down with this one, with the like. Anyway, so yeah, do videos, and there's a triple, quadruple, quintuple whammy there, because you also you can make some money with your videos. Last month I made $25. Well, I only have about 10 videos up, but I keep putting up videos every week, so I will keep making more and more on advertisement revenue. You know, those little pesky little pop-ups, pop-up little ads, but that's a little something in your pocket as well. And if one of your videos go viral, then you know you can make a pretty nice change. I mean, there are lots of people out there who make six-figure income from advertising revenue from YouTube. But the main thing about YouTube is that if you have it on your blogs, then Google will rank your blog much higher, or your website. It doesn't matter. Wherever you have your YouTube videos, the search engines love that, and they will rank you higher. And make sure that you disable the related videos. So when you take the code, when you click on the share and you request the code, it's below your video. Most of you probably know it. You click on share, then get the code, something like that. Make sure that you uncheck the box where it says show related videos. When somebody watches your video, you don't want them to go to other people's videos. So if you uncheck that, then your video will show share, repeat, and something else. It will have only 3 things there. It will not show all the related videos. Joint venture partnerships. Partner up with others. Find people who are in niches that serve your target market, but they serve them with something else. For example, recently a client of mine was asking me for referrals to other coaches because she wanted to form alliances. So she's a copywriter, and I helped her partner up with a nutritionist and a life coach, and so a couple of other coaches that they serve her target market, but they serve them in different ways, and then they can refer to each other, right? If somebody's interested in nutrition and fitness, then she can refer them to her. If somebody's interested in life coach or prosperity coaching, because the other coach is a prosperity coach, she can refer to her, and then they, vice versa, you know, if they see that they get referrals, then they are encouraged to send referrals to her. If they need copywriting, then they will send them to my first client. So, you know, joint venture partnerships, and you can do that in all kind of ways. You can co-present webinars. You can promote their products and get an affiliate commission. You can invite them to interview them. I mean, all kind of ways you can develop those partnerships, and then you can support each other in many, many ways. Press releases, great way again to get backlinks to your website. There are press release services that release your press releases. That's very nicely put, for free. And not many. The purpose of a press release should be to get calls from the media. Now, these free press release providers, they probably will not get you that. I tell you that much. And sometimes they will. But usually all you get is the backlinks, and also when somebody types in your name in the search engines, again, that press release will come up. So that also helps a little bit, you know, in your credibility. And just they see, people will not click on all of those links, but they see pages of pages with your name, and press releases. You know, it just sounds fancy. Live events, networking, Craigslist. Use Craigslist. There are courses out there on how to use Craigslist to generate leads and get clients and all kind of stuff. Now, when you use Craigslist, you should have a separate email account for that, a Gmail or Yahoo or something, because you will get a bunch of spam. Also, some people will offer you some too good to be true things, so make sure that you don't fall for scams. But it's also a great, great way to generate leads, and it's free. It's free, so that's really cool. So this is, this is your first step. Raise awareness, drive traffic to your sales page, to your home page with an irresistible offer. Again, you can get all the traffic in the world. If there is no irresistible offer, if there's no offer there, then it's worthless. You can have 1 million views, 1 million people can come and see your site every day. If they don't share their email address and name, then it's wasted. It was worthless. So awareness alone is worthless. You need to have that irresistible offer. So that's the key. Oh yeah, so the irresistible offer should scream that I have the key solution to your problem. As I said in previous presentations or webinars, that if you keep screaming that, hey, I have the solution to your the cure to your ailment, who will listen? If you keep screaming that I can cure anything, my solution cures anything, then people don't listen. Some will listen, but few will buy. But if you say that I have the potion for pancreatic cancer or skin cancer, you say one thing, then those who have that problem, they will listen and they will come to you and they will buy. They will sign in. You will generate leads. You will generate sales. So it's important that your opt-in offer or the irresistible offer screams, quote unquote screams, that I have the key solution to your problem. And when I say screams, I mean it a little bit literally, because I see it sometimes sometimes it's below the fold. Above the fold is the part of the website that people see right away. Once they click on your link, they will see your website as the above the fold, so to speak. And if you scroll down a little bit, that's the below the fold. And I see many coaches have a little a little offer below the fold, and often it says, sign up for my newsletter. I know. You have 7 subscribers. I know. Because it's below the fold, and even if it was above the fold, who cares? So what? Even when you write copy, when you write your sales, your web copy, always ask yourself, so what? You write a sentence, so what? Meaning that, does this sentence, quote unquote, force the reader read the next sentence and read the next sentence? And you have a newsletter, so what? Who cares? But if it says, sign up for the 7 tips on how to double your productivity, will I sign up for that? Send me your link. I will sign up for that. I want to double my productivity. Okay? I will 10 tips to improve your relationship in 10 days with your spouse. Have something concrete, something again that is niche specific, that shows that you have the solution to one particular problem. And don't put it below the fold, and let it scream. Yes, don't have this little tiny black letters or blue letters. No, make it red, or blue is fine, but then make it big, and put there a fancy picture. And if you send me an email to info@myclientattractionacademy.com, info@myclientattractionacademy.com, that INFO, then I will send you my designer. He charges $5 to create any kind of graphics, header or an ebook cover, anything. So, and he does a superb job. And if you don't like what he does, you can tell him that, okay, no, I don't like it this way, I want it that way. What I suggest always is send him a sample. For example, I showed him a banner of what I would like my banner to look like, and then he could model it after that. But I communicated back and forth. He did like 5 changes, and it was still only $5. And that's on Fiverr.com, but not everybody is that great, so it took me a little while until I found this guy. So if you want his contact info, then let me know. So yeah, have that irresistible offer, yell that, hey, here I am. It should attract the eyes. It should attract the eyes. And then you should say it, share your contact information below, give me your contact info, and I'll give you effective solution to your problem in exchange. And there's a sample opt-in box, and that's mine from getmoreclientsacademy.com. And it says, a clear call to action. If you simply enter your contact info below to get access to our detailed 90 days marketing plan plus 2 new marketing strategies per week, how-to tutorials, and more. And you get 90 days to more clients and more sales e-course, right? I get, 10 to 30 signs up every day, each and every day. And I know that many of you signed up for that, and I slacked off with the 2 new marketing strategies per week. But anyway, I would cheat in there a little bit because it would be from my book, but you got my book, and I will upload those strategies and in smaller bite-sized chunks. It's a work in progress, so nobody's perfect, and I'm least perfect of everybody. I do tend to take on more than I can handle, so. But we have to focus first of all on serving our clients, those who pay us, and then we can try to do all the other cool stuff on the side. And I'm a parent of 3 kids too, so that's my #1 job. And that's the beauty when you work from home, that you can spend enough time with them and be a great dad. My teen kids still think I'm a cool dad, and that's my biggest accomplishment, bigger accomplishment than any of my business accomplishments. All right. Number 3, the third level of the sales funnel, the thank you page. When they sign up for your offer, it should not go to a page where it says, thank you for signing up, you have to confirm your whatever to whatever. Those little nothing kind of thank you pages. No, it should be a thank you page that you set up. For example, if you sign into any of my offers, it will say thank you for signing up for the whatever course, e-course, and meanwhile, see if you would be interested in this great whatever product or service or whatever, and for only $1 you can test drive my Client Attraction Academy, 150 plus tutorials, checklists, all kind of stuff. Or it will be in other places. It will say if you would something, I don't remember the word by word, but I will try to, for example, if they sign up for my relationship related, I used to be a relationship coach and a leadership coach, then I would ask them if they are interested to take one of my assessments. And I will give them also some sample assessments, links to sample assessments. So often I just give a freebie, or I wouldn't say often, about 30 to 40% of the time I will quote unquote upsell. I will provide a freebie, and then about 60% of the time I will try to upsell an assessment or a $1 trial, or my book for $7 if the electronic copy. So some things to keep the relationship going deeper and deeper. So that's your, and I will not stress this enough, and probably I try to stress it in other webinars also, but getting clients and sales, it's about building relationships, building, developing, deepening those relationships. And your thank you page is one of the tools to deepen that relationship. people can really quickly sign up for that ebook. And that's why I kind of advise against ebooks. I would say I would rather break that ebook up into 10 parts e-course, or even 50 parts, you know. I would say that 10, 12 parts or 7 parts. And many of you sign up for my 21 ways to get coaching clients. Now, some of you will notice that even after 5 years, you still keep getting emails from me, marketing strategies. And I don't get unsubscribes. I get about, I don't know, 1 to 2 unsubscribes a month. So what I'm trying to say is that, yes, you provide them you tell them that you will give them a 10-part e-course, but you load your autoresponder with enough messages for the next year. And when that year is up, you will add more messages to it, because you want to deepen that relationship. You want to grow that relationship. So you redirect to your thank you page. And if you don't know how to do it, don't panic. Constant Contact, Aweber, I don't know about MailChimp, but One Shopping Cart. I mean, whatever you have, they all have excellent customer service. Excellent customer service. Some of them do it by email, but still, the solution is very simple. You know, they can tell you step by step how to do it, and it's very simple. I do not show most of my clients because I don't know. I don't have Constant Contact. Many of my clients have Constant Contact or Aweber. I have One Shopping Cart. But I just tell them to contact customer service, and the next day you see that they already fixed it because the customer service helped them out. So on the thank you page, offer an inexpensive paid or a product or service, or a freebie. Again, the key is building that relationship. Then have 2 links at the bottom of the page. Yes, let me have it, meaning once they click on yes, let me have it. You can have a buy button, right? And I like those buttons because they are fancy. But marketing research shows that live links are more effective. For example, if you provide relationship coaching and relationship products and you upsell on the thank you page, you say, since you're here, why don't you give a try my how to improve your relationship with your teenager in 10 days. Okay? Only $7 because you subscribe to, normally it's $14.97, but because you signed up for my e-course, you get it for the special price of $7. And then the link would say, yes, I want to improve my relationship with my teen. And when they click on that link, they get to the shopping cart where they can pay for that product. So instead of a buy button, you have a link that says, yes, I want to improve my relationship with my teen child. And the other link would say, no thanks, I just want my freebie. And again, it's up to you if you have a buy button or buy me now or yes, let me have it button, or you have a link. And then if they purchase, then you redirect them to another upsell. If they really, really have a problem, and for example, in this example that somebody wants to improve their relationship with their teenagers, many people are desperate. So if you upsell after the $7 ebook, you upsell your coaching 1 to 2% or even higher, might take you up on that offer because it's urgent. They urgently need to improve their relationship with their teen son or daughter. Now, if they don't purchase, then you redirect them to a thank you page and where they can download the information, or you redirect them to another page where you give them a freebie, again, to deepen that relationship. And you say, okay, E.G., where do I get all these freebies from? Well, you can have ebooks. You can have recordings of your webinars or teleclasses. So right now you might not have them, but make a plan. You will do a teleclass, you record that teleclass, so you can give them a link to download that teleclass. And again, let them opt in there. And then when each time they share their name and email, it just shows that they trust you. They trust you with it. They know that you will not abuse their name and their email address. So, and of course, you should not abuse it by sending all the time emails about buy from me. No, it's about developing relationships. And I work with many clients who right away they want to charge for that webinar. They want that coaching client. Most people are not ready to jump in when they meet you. They're not ready to marry you, right? You have to court them at first. You have to develop that relationship. And sometimes, some clients, yes, with some prospects, yes, they are ready to buy, but most are not, okay? You have to develop that relationship, and they will hire you as a coach, or they will come into a group coaching program, or buy your home study course, or get into your membership site. And as a coach, you should have all of those. Okay, number 4, as I said, develop that relationship. Invite them to join you on Facebook, on LinkedIn. Have an e-zine or a newsletter. Again, as I said, you give them that, offer them that 7-part e-course or video course, but then you keep it rolling. You keep sending them stuff. And each one has to be valuable so they don't unsubscribe. And again, that's why niching comes in handy, because if you know what is their pain, then you know what to send them. You send them regular freebies, ebooks, training videos, white papers, articles, etc. Remember, people do business with people they know, like, and trust. Yes, so that's why developing relationships is crucial. Blogging. On my blogs, I have a little plugin. It's called S2. S is in Sam, and numeral 2. You can, in the plugin sections, you can look for it. Just type in S2 and search. And I just add it to the bottom of most of my blog posts, and I say, if you want to receive these blog posts in your email inbox, then please put your email address below. And again, I get a ton of subscribes every day. And on your blog, of course, you should have that Irresistible offer opt-in box. Again, make sure that that opt-in box is visible and it has a graphic or wording that attracts eyes. So make sure that you keep growing that list. And once you have the list, then you keep on developing and deepening that relationship. Have live events, workshops, seminars, keynotes. If you have workshops regularly, and I mean live workshops, maybe nobody shows up, maybe 3 people show up, maybe 20, 30, 40 people show up. I thought I would do it regularly to get coaching clients. I got sucked into it, and I became a highly paid public speaker. I get paid in the thousands of dollars to provide full-day and 2-day workshops, and I get paid thousands of dollars per day. So it was not my plan. It was a dream, but I knew I could never be a speaker. I have a stupid accent. My voice is not really great. I can't memorize a block of content, you know. I mean, I can't memorize a block, and that's what I do. I memorize my introduction, and the rest I cheat from I used to cheat from my PowerPoint. I don't use PowerPoint much anymore, but I cheat from the handouts. And by now, many of my presentations, I've provided them over and over and over again for the past almost 10 years, so they kind of are stuck in my head. I know them inside out. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it doesn't matter how many people show up to your workshops. What matters is that you put up a description of it on the web. You put it in the LinkedIn events, in the Facebook events. You put it on your blog, on your website, and then when people, again, when they search for your names, they will see that, wow, this person does live workshops also. And if you do have people show up, then you take pictures and you post them there, and they see that, wow, this person is really cool. And I have a ton of pictures and a ton of videos, and that's something that maybe I need to hire somebody to post them, because that's something that I've been procrastinating on putting them. And I did put some up on Facebook, but not enough. So yeah, always video your presentations, always record your webinars, and yeah, because you can use them as products, you can use them as promotional pieces to send them to meeting planners, and you can develop, I think I just said develop products, yeah. So, personal contact. As is the hardest to telephone, I mean for some of us to phone our prospects, but it's the most effective way to develop relationships. Just call them and say, like right after a webinar, maybe some of you will get a phone call from me tonight. Probably not tonight, it's too late. Asking you if you got everything that you hope from this webinar, and I will offer you to let me know, just let me know if I can help you in any way implement this. And I wouldn't be pushy about upselling you anything. It's mostly about, again, developing and deepening that relationship. How-to videos and tutorials, discussion forum. I have a discussion forum on my yoursuccesschecklist.com, and it was dead for a while, and I realized that it was non-compatible with the new WordPress version, but I think they fixed the glitch, so I just need to upgrade the plugin or something. But it's a great discussion forum. So anyway, discussion forum is another way to keep that relationship rolling and developing. Okay, fifth level in the sales funnel: inform about paid resources through social media. Again, easy in your newsletters. The first part of your newsletter should always be valuable content that will specifically help them with their problem, and will keep them waiting eagerly for your next email, for your next part of the newsletter. And at the bottom of your newsletter, then you upsell, quote unquote upsell. You let them know about your paid resources, and don't be shy about it. Some people feel like, oh, I don't want to seem too salesy or whatever. No. If you have a solution to my problem, I want to know about it. If you have the cure for cancer and I have cancer, I want to know about it. Please don't be shy, okay? If you can help me double my productivity, don't hide it. Let me know. I'll pay that $1,000 for that 90-day course, or your membership site, or your hypnotic tapes, whatever it is, okay? So yeah, I get excited about this stuff, but yeah. So don't be shy about selling, about not selling, but letting the world know what you got. Okay. So always at the bottom of your easy mention your products or your services. And I have a bunch of products and lots of services. So under each of my easy parts, you will see a different offer. But if you only have one offer, which is your coaching, or two offers, you can alternate them. If you only have one offer, then just put that offer. When they will be ready, then they will sign up. And always, if you have one offer, let's say you only have coaching, then always word it a little differently. Like, if you are ready to take your relationship with your spouse to the next level, contact me to discuss personal coaching or something, relationship coaching. And then in the next easy part, you would say, or newsletter part, or whatever you call it, you would say, if you want to eliminate conflict if you want to eliminate 80% of conflict from your relationship, contact me and let's set up a 30 minutes, whatever, to see how I can help you with that. So always approach it from a different angle, because you don't know what angle, quote unquote angle, will strike a chord with the person. So be creative there and smart. Make sure that you buy the book. Where is it? Web copy that sells. Phrases. Here it is. Yeah. Phrases that sell and words that sell. Words that sell. Try to use power words like discover and whatever. So always use words that give this beautiful visual images. And when you open the book power phrases or power words. Both of them are great in providing you ideas, and you can get them at eBay used for like $2. All right, number 6. Now, if they click on that offer, and we talked briefly about this earlier, if they click on your offer in your email, so you promote a service or product in most of the contact strategies described in step 5, and then if they click on any of those, you make sure that 80-90% value solution-driven content, about 15% self or affiliated product promotion. So yeah, if you have some JV partners who have some great product or service and you trust them, then you can promote that. Many people promote my Client Attraction Academy, and it pays a 50% affiliate commission for as long as they stay members, and that's a monthly, like clockwork. It keeps coming into your PayPal account. So if you sign up, let's say even if in 1 year, if you refer 100 people to my program, that's $23.50 per person. For 100 people, that's $2,350 every month in your PayPal account. So, you know, if you test drive it for $1 and you like it, you can sign up as an affiliate. Even if you don't test drive it, but you heard about it, that it's a great product, and you want to promote it, you let me know, and I can sign you up as an affiliate. And there are many great affiliate programs out there, so, you know, use it. There are people who make a full-time income promoting only affiliate products. So you can look into that. Just don't get lost in it. Ensure customer satisfaction when making a purchase. Redirect to an upsell thank you page. Again, ensure customer satisfaction, meaning that if they want more, give it to them. There are always people who want the best. So you must have that $650 coaching, but you must have also that $5,000 platinum package, and it takes time to develop that. So, you know, I don't suggest if you just started now coaching to have right now a platinum level offer. But just remember that there are people who want the best. And even in my first year of coaching, I had a retainer. I think I call it retainer kind of coaching arrangement, where they paid me only $1,000 a month, and I would be available every day for 20 minutes laser coaching every day, and this was for busy executives or managers. And most of them who signed up, they called maybe once a week, twice a week. Sometimes for 2-3 weeks I wouldn't even hear about them from them. But they knew that I was available for them 24/7. So always provide that high-ticket item, and for me in that first year that was my high-ticket item, and some people took me up on it. You know, I just learned it in my marketing classes, so I put it out there. And but some people, yes, always want the best. So ensure that you satisfy your customers' needs. And then again, as I said, have the links at the bottom of your upsells page. Yes, let me, or no thanks, just have my freebies. And then we talked about this earlier. All right, and then the last step is you repeat the process. They went through this funnel, they bought some stuff, or they didn't buy. They clicked on the no thanks, right? And maybe you gave them another freebie or a link to a recorded webinar or something. Now you send them, well, this is the time when you would send them to the recording of that webinar, right? Sign up for this, you know, improve your, if we take the relationship coaches example, sign up for, you know, 10 days to 50% less conflict with your spouse, you know, or 10 steps to reducing conflict with your spouse by as much as 80% or something. So, and again, the funnel goes again, repeats from step 3. So you offer another solution-focused freebie with or without opt-in, because you already have the relationship. And if you use any of the professional autoresponders for example, in one shopping cart, I can, if they sign up for my second offer, then they automatically can be unsubscribed from the first offer, from the first autoresponder. That way they will not get 2 newsletters from me. So keep that in mind. You don't want them to end up getting 2, 3, 4 newsletters from you, because then you will start having lots of unsubscribes, and that hurts your ego and your wallet. So remember, plan carefully your marketing campaign. Step 1 is extremely important. It determines your success. If you can't raise awareness, then nobody will know about you. And the rest of the marketing funnels or the sales funnel steps will be irrelevant, because nobody sees them. And this model, again, is only one of many possible marketing funnels, though it's a proven and tested model by thousands of successful solo professionals. You can get a free, more detailed mind map of the sales funnel at getmoreclientsacademy.com. And many of you already signed up there, and if you did, you don't have to sign up again. I redesigned the 90-day program, that the plan that you got, the marketing plan. It's more detailed, and I will send it out to everybody. So you don't have to sign up again if you already signed up. If you didn't sign up, then sign up there, and you will get now whatever is there. But in a couple of days, I will send you the upgraded version. And if you want more marketing tutorials, make sure that you check out the myclientattractionacademy.com site, and we have there more than 160 hours of tutorial videos, checklists, sample elevator pitches, sample scripts, sample email campaigns. So for your sales funnel, that's what you need, email campaigns that keeps your prospects and your existing clients engaged. You keep that relationship going, and the sample email campaigns from myclientattractionacademy.com, you can use them as they are. You can tweak them for yourself. You can tweak them. Also, there are sales scripts in there, all kind of stuff. So, nothing comes from nothing, unless you believe in the Big Bang Theory, where a bunch of nothing got together and then they blew up and they created a Swiss watch. We got created, right? But even that took like billions of years. So if you have the patience to develop your coaching practice through freebies and from nothing, it can happen, but it will take a long, long time, and it will either work or not. And you can try myclientattractionacademy.com for only $1 for 30 days, and you can cancel at any time. I do not have a problem with that. Download checklists, whatever you see in there that you need and you can use them. I created this for you, to help you. And there's a story behind it, why I created that. I will not waste your time with this. I think I spoke about it in Module 1, about why I created this. So I created it for you. So if you only want to take advantage for 3 weeks, go ahead. Take advantage of it. For $1, you can get all kind of resources, step-by-step tutorials on how to develop your coaching business. And if you decide to stay, it's only $47 a month, and you also get almost weekly Q&A sessions and live webinars, training webinars, where you can also ask questions, and your questions will be answered live. As well as you can send me email, and I have the support forum going on as well. And please join me on Facebook at facebook.com/marketing151. And there also you can post questions, and I post videos, video tutorials up there regularly. And if you have any marketing-related questions, feel free to contact me at info@myclientattractionacademy.com. All questions will be answered. Also, you can post your questions at the bottom of this page. Again, all questions will be answered. So don't be, I keep saying, don't be like my brother's plants. They stand right by the sink, and I'm amazed. I go to my brother like once a month or so, and those plants are right there by the water, and they are dying. he forgets to water them. He's very busy. He has 2 businesses, and they're both, he and his wife are very busy. And I'm amazed at how can a plant die right near the water. But yeah, don't be like that. I'm the water, okay? So you are not a plant. You are a human being. Ask, and you shall receive. So ask questions, and don't be shy. All questions will be answered. And you already got a copy of my book. If you don't have a copy of my book, email me to, you don't have to email me. You can go to getmoreclientsacademy.com/book, and you can download it there. There's no opt-in there right now. So that's a perk for being on my list or for just attending my webinar. And if you want a PDF copy of this presentation, just go to getmoreclientsacademy.com/F101. And again, there is no opt-in. You can just download this presentation there. Now, let me see if we have any questions. Q&A. See all questions. Download this presentation there. And again, if you have any questions, then email them to me at info@myclientattractionacademy.com or on this page at the bottom of this page. Actually, that's better because then my answers will benefit others as well. And again, check out my $1 offer. You have nothing to lose, only to gain. So this is one of those deals that is, if you don't take me up on it, don't take me up on it. It's a pity because it's there to help you, and there's no second thoughts. Or my motto is no results, no fee. So I let you test it for a month. If you don't think it helps you, then you just unsubscribe. But if you feel that it helps you build your coaching business, get more clients, get more profits, then hey, $47 a month. Others charge you thousands of dollars for the same information, but you only get it once and then you forget about it. I go to a retreat for a weekend, and then for a whole year I have to implement what I learned at that retreat for $5,000. But here you get ongoing support. You get access all the time, 24/7, to anything you need. If you need a marketing letter or sales letter, if you need to do an email campaign or anything, you can just go on your membership site and you can get whatever you need. So take me up on that $1 offer, and that's it. That's my sales spiel. Okay, I'm not pressuring you into it. I want you to see the benefits to it, and hopefully you check it out. And hopefully you will post some questions or send me some questions after you listen to the recording. All right, with that, I will shut it down, close down, and I thank you for listening to the recording, or if you're listening live, but thank you for sticking with me for this hour, and thank you for investing your time into attending this. And I wish you good night or good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you are in the world.